Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Salute. Salute. I hope you guys had amazing sleep. Here, where I'm from, it is morning time. So good morning. Welcome back to Talks with Tika. If you are new to my channel, make sure that you hit that like. Make sure you subscribe for more content. Make sure you keep tuning in to greatness. If you're returning, still salute, especially if you're from my No One Likes Tika page. I do have it pinned, so if you want to see some funny stuff, make sure you go tune into that. But yeah, y'all, welcome. This morning, I ran into some dopeness from one of my favorite female artists, Mrs. Tink. If you know, you know. If you don't, you will find out real soon, real fast. But I want to dive into this interview because she said some really profound things on it. And I want to dissect. I go live every Friday at 9:30 p.m. I have something scheduled. Make sure you tune in. But let's take a look at this interview, guys. It was dope. Dope, dope, dope. I'm going to cut this music. And we're going to take a look. We're going to take a look because I got all types of excited. All right. Tink pulled up on the Breakfast Club and said some dope things that I can relate to. So let's take a look. I'll probably also show this on my upcoming live on Friday at 9:30. My Sister's Keeper Part 3, because I still have another video to finish reviewing. But like I said, guys, make sure you stay tuned. Let's look at what was happening during this interview with one of my faves. Let's take a look.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building. Big motherfucking Tink. Tink is here. Welcome, Tink.
The big one, not the little one.
Good morning.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, y'all. I'm feeling refreshed.
Why you dropping Winter's Diaries 5s in the summer for people to cry to all summer long? They supposed to be out.
Hold on, I'm tripping. Let me put my fair use banner up because, yeah, this is for educational purposes only. I ain't trying to get hit with no type of thing at all. Fair use. Fair use. Fair use. All right, let's continue.
Side, having a good time.
Yes. My ladies need it. Listen, my
Yes,
ladies
we
need
do.
it. You know, Winter's Diary can drop in
we
the
do.
spring, the summer, the winter. You know, when it comes, it's just that type of music. It can drop anytime.
Absolutely. How are you, first of all, though?
I'm well, Charlamagne. Thank
Okay.
you for asking.
Still on the road?
Still on the road.
Janae Aiko?
Yes, I'm excited, y'all.
Yeah, this is a little bit of a video from a little bit ago. Not too long ago, because she was just on tour. But if you missed it, she got another concert coming up. Yeah, I'm not a hater. I'm going to celebrate. You know, check that out. Go Google that. Find out when that is for yourself. You won't be disappointed.
I'm on tour right now with Janae Aiko, the Magic Hour tour.
Mm-hmm.
And that's been such a vibe, such a blessing to be opening for my favorite artists.
Mhm.
I didn't
it's
know
an
Janae was
arena
your favorite
tour.
artist.
Of course. R&B girls.
I love her too, by the way, Janae Aiko.
No, Janae is the blueprint.
Mhm.
But this is an arena tour, so this is so big for me and my fans.
And it sells out.
supporters.
My daughter, when she loved it, she went to the Barclay show.
Yes,
It
okay,
was,
New York.
You, Coyle Ray, and Janae, and she said it was just dope. She said it was just like
Yes.
a huge women empowerment show. It was just a vibe the whole night. She said she loved it.
Yes, I feel like all my ladies, we're getting our life every night on tour, and we releasing all that toxic energy. You know, we just feeling the vibe.
Releasing all of the toxic energy. There will not be an ounce left when we're done.
I need you to break something down for me. You just said Janae Aiko is the blueprint for the R&B ladies. I never heard that. I want to break that down for me.
Yes. I grew up listening to Janae Aiko back in her like mixtape days. This was before albums on YouTube or albums on Apple Music. Janae paved a lot of the way for a lot of girls.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Was
I
it a
feel like
sound or content? What was
the
it?
sound, I also think just the content, you know, the way she was approaching her music, stuff she was talking about. Her first record was called Wait No More. That kind of took me over. But yeah, Janae, honestly, she does it for the girls.
Wow.
I didn't know Tink was.
Yes, she does, fellas, ladies. Yes, she does. And now Tink's doing the same. Support.
Was on the show because I would have called.
I
Tink
knew she was
for-
on the show.
I,
But
I would have called Tink for tickets because I needed. My daughter wanted to go and I had to get tickets. I was like, damn, I don't know anybody on the
Envy,
show,
you
but
coulda
I
called
wish I
me.
know.
We're doing big things.
But I heard the show was amazing. Now we got to
Yes,
talk
it's
about
great.
your new mixtape, Winner's Diary 5.
I don't even like to call Winter Diary mixtapes. These would be like albums. These would be like
Thank you,
soundtracks to these
Charlamagne.
young ladies' lives.
That's a
Thank
lot of
you.
pain in that.
Yes, this is the first album of Winner's Diary. It started as a mixtape
Mhm.
back in
He's right. The soundtracks to some of our lives. Because one thing about this woman, and I speak about her all the time, if you're in my personal life, one thing about her is, when she does spew out into her music, she talks real life, real stuff. It's super dope. Definitely relatable stuff. Somebody, on another interview, they mentioned her and Janae because they're talking about the tour they were going on, and they're like, "Yo, y'all are literally hood healers." It couldn't be more close to the truth. Let's continue.
2012. So you can imagine just how long it's been since I've released the Winner's Diary. My last one was in 2016.
Mhm.
So this is the 5th edition of Winner's Diary. The girls that know me from Treat Me Like Somebody
Treat Me
days.
Like Somebody. That was Winter
Yes.
Diary 1.
Mhm.
Yes.
The original authentic days, like I say, mixtape days. I feel like that's where my fan base really grew.
Yes.
So this is very special to my day one.
Mhm.
Yes.
Are you still going through the pain now? Because we heard a lot of pain in them, 15, 16 songs you put out there?
Absolutely. And that's what it is. It's a diary, y'all. So this album is much different than the others. There's a lot of pain. There's a lot of storytelling and honesty, things that I don't like to talk about all the time. And that's what makes it special. It's just raw and uncut. But I'm in a
things that we don't like to talk about ever. But she's serving a purpose greater than herself. Let's go.
much better space. I wanted to wait to drop this album till now, till I could really.
So you got in that space?
Exactly, y'all. Till I was in that space, had to do some healing. Had to do some, like I say, refreshing of myself, and I feel so much better now that I'm able to drop it in a space where I'm not just angry and upset. It's more so like reflecting, and I'm teaching, and I'm trying to tell my girls what to do and not to do. And
Now,
what
was it
to
a
look
bunch
out
of
for.
relationships or just one relationship? Because you said
Of
it says
course.
2016. So was it a bunch of messed up relationships?
Yeah, I pull from everything, y'all. I pull from old relationships, new relationships, things I'm going through and sitting in at the moment. But this album honestly was, I feel like, just me revealing what happened to me in the past year. So,
and guys, stay tuned because I am getting one of the dopest intros made with one of her songs from this particular album she's speaking of. And that shit is about to be fire. Stay tuned.
a lot of the stories are fresh, and that's why it's just so triggering. And I think, we need that in R&B. I'm not trying to sugarcoat anything.
I put you in the same boat, Tink, as Mary J. Blige and Keisha Cole.
And that's heavy. Thank you, Charlamagne.
Sadly, you make the best music when you're going through something.
Sadly, it's crazy.
That's crazy, right? That crazy.
It's sad that when you.
I don't think it's just, just to take it a bit further. He says that you make the best music when you're going through something. You also write the best pieces. You come up with the best ideas. I think that you kind of sit deeper within yourself and you kind of create some of the best masterpieces. I've done it myself through college. I wrote my first poem when I was a little girl after my grandma passed. My first poem. Haven't stopped writing since. So it's actually true. you do and create some of the best things you've ever done in your life when you're going through stuff. So salute to that. As a matter of fact, I was just talking to my homegirl not too long ago. Yo, I think during that era of Chris Brown and Rihanna, them going at each other, yo, they made some of the best songs. It's terrible that we're enjoying what was created from that relationship ending, but it was some of the best albums and songs that was created from that. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. I'm a music head, so I'm into it. So let's keep going.
You make some powerful music.
Absolutely. The best music to me comes from my pain. And I appreciate that market for me. I think the girls, we relate to it. You know what I mean? I'm not the artist that's trying to be bubblegum. And, I'm not a pop artist. I come from Chicago, the streets of Chicago. So
the Queen of Chicago, G Herbo just called you.
Thank you, my brother. Yeah, my perspective is different. And that's why this album important, y'all. I know it's girls in the trenches that's going through the same things that I've dealt with. And every day ain't sunny. So Winter's Diary is for my real ones.
I need to know what the studio session for songs about you was like. Was you and Summer together, drunk off tequila, venting about dude? Like, what was that about?
You know what? I wish we were. I actually sent her a couple of songs. Summer has a crazy schedule. I love my girl, Summer Walker. She is a mom. You know what I mean? She's
also one of my faves. Let's go.
So an R&B artist, putting in work. So a lot of times artists, we have to send records through the email and we get on the phone and chop it up. So I recorded that record. I had 2 records. I sent her Stressing and Songs About You. And she really liked Songs About You. And like I say, she sent it back. It was a very easy process with Summer. She's a girl's girl. So I just appreciate her. A lot of people try to pin us. They try to compare us a lot, our music and our styles. So it was really, really dope to come together.
So what was the inspiration for that song? Was it an argument with somebody? Were you mad? Like, did you go straight to the studio? Did you let it simmer for a minute?
Oh yeah, it has to simmer. The song is really about.
You said she went right to the studio.
When you're in the club or wherever you are, and you get in your bag, you might have a drink. And you start thinking about one person.
Yeah, that nigga.
And it's always, sometimes it's the toxic one, but it's always one person you call. And that's why that song really hits home, because it's summertime. We outside having our vibes. And it's always one person you want to go home with. You know what I mean?
Tell me what was the Her record about? Like, what I want to know what Her inspired that record. What did you say to the brother? What did you say to the brother that he goes, huh?
How
that
many
made you be
times
like, oh, hell no.
Huh is really triggering for me. I think all my ladies, it's not y'all.
It's not funny. You're right.
Y'all laughing too hard.
You're right. You're right. That was.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. That Hun song is actually pretty dope. Go check it out.
Oh, but my ladies understand, these day and age, men are quick to,
What was the Hun?
What?
Did you ask him where he was, or let me see your?
And what do I say best? If you can you can hear. You heard what I said. There's no need to say Let's keep going.
You can hear.
You can
hear. I like to be real in my music. That's what does it for me when it's honest. And I was going through a period of time. I was asking questions. What's going on? What we doing? Where you at with it? And yeah, plain and simple is
Damn.
So yeah, that is home for a lot of women. Relationships, y'all. I feel like men, it's very hard for y'all to be honest out here. So is a lot of times the response.
So here's the thing about sometimes. I really might not have heard you.
That's a lie.
Charlamagne, please.
That's a lie. You need a second to think about what your answer gonna be, so that gives you that little second.
Please, exactly.
That's what it is.
Well, you just out here snitching.
Yo, you trying to think about the answer, so you said, Because you're trying to buy some time to lie. You liar. You little stinky liar.
Yeah. What's up with you?
We changed. Black men don't cheat. We changed. We supposed to be teaching you.
Damn.
We done did that in our 20s.
You're right. A lot of times y'all thinking about what you want to say.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
you
heard me. You heard me.
So let me ask. I gotta ask. So when it comes to all this, what kind of man is Tink looking for, right? Because you get sexy in here and you tell what you want a man to do to you sexually, but you also talk about all these toxic relationships. So it seems like you're looking for the toxic.
No, never. We running from the toxic this year, y'all. For me,
we're running far, far, far away from the toxic. Stay away from us. We hate it. Let's keep going.
It's really about being honest and true. I think in 2024, men are such liars.
Come on now. Don't do that to all
men
of
are
us.
so quick to
lie.
So
Can't say it, huh?
It's then boiled down to being honest.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I like a man that's secure in himself, knows what he wants, isn't afraid to vocalize that in the beginning. And for me, I'm from Chicago. I like a man that has just a strong demeanor. I love a stand-up guy. And like I say, y'all, be honest. A lot of girls just want somebody that's gonna be real to them and not play with their feelings.
I feel like you've been searching for love.
Yo, just be real. Be honest. That's exactly what she's saying. Keep it 100. I usually say 115, for the extra slip-ups. But it's true. Like, all you gotta do is keep it real. That's what a lot of us are looking for. There's too much fake out here. Too much nonsense. But let's keep going.
For a long time, Tink. Like when I think about Winter's Diary 1.
Wait a minute.
For real. Because it feels like the whole series is
I've been
you.
working all my life.
Okay.
I think I need to say that too. It's so hard to find love when you're really passionate in your career. So it may seem like I'm looking for love, but honestly, I'm just so grounded in my music. I don't have time to date, and I wish I did. So I just want to say that, like, I'm not looking for anything but a check.
But you are a lover, though.
I'm a lover, but I'm so focused on making it and succeeding, So a lot of times love just falls to the wayside for me. And people don't know that. Like, my music is it can be very sappy sometimes, but in real life, emotion does not run me. I run my business.
Tink, I'm a whole
And for the record, there's nothing wrong with a woman pursuing her career or her interests, her desires around what she wants to be or become. A lot of women get shunned because of, chasing their careers or wanting to become something. But who else gonna do it for them? Because a lot of other people fall short. At least she's dedicated to what she needs to do. That's way more than a lot of other people. Because a lot of people ain't doing nothing besides talking and complaining. That's all that's happening. So what are we talking about? The whole rhetoric around women not doing stuff and being too focused on their career is crazy to me. Because a lot of the times while we're sitting there focusing on our careers and learning all these different skills and educating ourselves in whatever way, shape, or form, a lot of men, right? And women, but we're going to talk about men right now. And that's what it is. A lot of men ain't even doing nothing. Y'all not learning no trades or skills. But then you're going to run and shun someone and run your mouth about what somebody actually is trying to do because they're driven. Because how dare they be more driven than you or become more than you or want more than you? It's crazy. It needs to stop. Anyways, let's keep going.
Dog.
Yeah, at times I have to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how this industry can be. I have a tough skin on me. So it may seem like that, like I'm yearning for love, but a lot of times, y'all, I am so focused on my next bag.
So why is that such a recurring theme in just the yearning for love throughout the mixtapes and the albums?
I feel like I know what women want to hear. And in the past, my music has touched a lot of souls, so I got to cater to that. You know, I can't leave my women hanging. My music isn't about flashing money and jewelry and chains. It's about what they need. And I make sure that I remember that when I'm writing.
Now, with relationships, is it both of you guys? Because it takes two to tango, right? Is it just, are you kind of toxic too? Are you part of the problem?
Well, I think in general, everybody is capable of being toxic. We have days, but I'm such a person that gives grace, and I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm a very positive person. I'm peaceful. You know what I mean? Like I love good vibrations.
Word.
So I may have a day. I think we all have our days. We all have a moment, but that is not how I enter a relationship, or that's not how I move in general. You know, for me, I want peace, y'all. I've been through so much in this industry, and if you know my story, you know I've just been through a lot of hardships. So absolutely not. I want somebody to bring me some peace. I have enough to struggle and deal with. And
a lot of us just want peace. It's not just a man thing. It's a woman thing too. Because for some reason we're thinking, oh, women just want money and men want peace. Nah. A lot of you men are toxic, chaotic, out of your whole entire mind. Literally. Nobody's trying to deal with that. Not a single person, unless they're toxic. So go find that toxic person. Let's continue.
In life. So
I like the record Insane, because it shows the contrast between like physical and emotional detachment after a breakup. And you say, I'm in love with a nigga that won't change. Can't promise that I'm all, because if he come calling, I'm already on my way. And that it's like insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results.
Come on.
Why was it necessary for you to talk about that aspect of it?
To me, I was just giving people both perspectives. You know what I mean? Like I say, it's a diary, so I had to be honest with myself. And a lot of these songs are stories. And there was a point in time where I was stuck to a person, and I think a lot of women have been there, especially when we're young. You know what I mean? We're comfortable. It feels good at the moment, and you don't realize until you step back, like, oh shit, I was really in something I shouldn't have been in. So that was me reflecting. You know what I mean? And I think, honestly, that's probably the best song that people really love on the album, because it's just honesty, you know?
Do you think guys be intentionally trying to fuck women over? Or do you think that, listen, there's guys, I might have the best.
Pay attention. Pay attention. She gonna say some real. Hold on to your toupees and your wigs. Get out your feelings.
Best intentions. I really like this woman, but then, you know, sometimes I just make irrational decisions.
You can say poor choices?
Poor choices.
Poor choices.
You know? Because I'm not trying to break your heart.
I think it's a bit of both. I think at a certain age, you know what you're doing. You know, at a certain point in your life, you know, we're not in high school or grammar school, so everything is a choice. You know what I mean? And for me in 2024, it's just a toxic era. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it has to do with our influences and what we're listening to, what we're seeing on Instagram, and what we think is fly and cool to do. A lot of men, you know, they'll hurt a woman just because that's what their guys is doing. Or
that's true.
You know what I'm saying? They feeding off of what everybody else is on. So it's a choice. It's a choice. I don't think, you know, like I say, guys know what they're doing.
I agree with that wholeheartedly, because, you know, I think that sometimes these dudes treat their homeboys better than they treat their girls, like the lady that you laying down with.
Some dudes treating their homeboys and more loyal and honest with their homeboys than they are with the person they're laying down with. And I know y'all know that that's facts. Crazy.
Every night, like, you'll be more loyal to your dude. You don't want to lie to your dude. You don't want to do your dude dirty, but you don't got no problem doing that to your woman.
God.
That's
Men
crazy.
know how to be loyal, and that's why I say it's a choice. Men know how to be loyal. They loyal to their members. They loyal to their guys. They loyal to their dog.
Their
you know
barber.
what I'm saying? Hello.
Their
barber. Y'all know how to be loyal, and y'all know how to stick to one person. So hey, it's a choice.
I agree.
Do you think it's also hard dating somebody or being with somebody in the industry?
Oh yes.
Because it's a total different. It's not an average life.
We're gonna listen a little bit more, and then I'm gonna probably bring it to my show on Friday. But she's gonna say something really fast, and I'm gonna put my input in. I'm gonna end this live, but let's see what she says.
It's more of a difficult life, and if you don't understand it, your insecurities take over.
Absolutely.
And that has a lot to do with it on both sides.
It's a lot harder. Like you say, you have to be secure, and it's so much temptation in this industry. You know, guys that are in the industry, they have a lot more to offer. So it's more women, and it's more DMs, and it's more, like I say, distractions, and everybody is accessible in the industry. So absolutely, it's 10 times harder. But that's why I say I wouldn't mind dating a regular guy.
You would date a nice, hardworking 9 to 5 brother?
I sure would. A hard.
Not her saying that she would date a regular smuggler man. And why not? She just said she's tired of the toxic stuff. That she just wants someone that's honest, loyal. You know, the same way that men show loyalty to their dogs, their fish, hamsters, cats. I was on a live last night, and we were talking about shortcomings of people in general, both men and women. And to the point that they were making around, you know, hurting people, and whether or not, you know, if people actually know what they're doing, or if it's just something that they're struggling with. And what she said about, it comes a time at this big old age where you have to know the difference. And if you don't know the difference, shame on you. And even more shame on you for not going to find out. One of my rules of thumb, when I tell people and people ask me my opinion around something like that, is simply that the best way that you should go about something that you don't know when it comes to, you know, trying to avoid hurting someone's feelings, if that's actually the case, treat someone how you would want to be treated. You don't want to date a liar? Don't lie. You don't want to be with a cheater? Don't cheat. The same stuff that you require and you're quote unquote demanding from the person that you're willing to date, pursue, engage with, should be the same energy that you're giving out. You have to be the person that you're willing to date, willing to marry, willing to love. And on that note, make sure you guys tune into my live on Friday, 9:30 for part 3. We're going to finish up a video. I'll probably bring back this interview from Tink because I love her. And salute again. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Again, if you're new, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any greatness. With that being said, we're going to rock out to one of my fave Tink jointy joints. And I'll see you guys on Friday. Later.
Ooh, Can we fly away from home, flame a blunt up on the beach? Can we lay down in the sand and write our name under our feet? Can we hold each other hand? Can we cancel all our plans? Can we make a little time just for me and you? I gotta just get away from all these issues at this time. I love you cause I trust you not to judge me for my sins. I swear I didn't see it cause at first I ain't believe it. The fuck I found a man and never once give me a reason to wanna leave and I bleed when he's away from me. Insisted you embrace but you told me that you were away from me. And there you are, affecting me like a star. People working my nerve, my nigga get on his job. So let's take a break, baby, tell me what I do to you.